Good Sunday, Western Washington. We are going to see another nice day on tap. Yesterday, it was cloudy. It cleared out though by the afternoon, and we saw those highs actually get above average yet again. It's been an unusually warm May. We're going to take a look at those numbers. Y'all, it's actually the warmest May on record at SeaTac. We're going to dive into that here in a little bit, but here's a look at that almanac yesterday at SeaTac. We hit 70 degrees after a refreshing start to the morning with that low of 52. The average high is 68, and today we're actually going to be a little bit warmer as that cloud cover, that morning marine push, starts to burn off just a little bit faster than yesterday. We're going to hit 70 degrees in Linden this afternoon, 65 in Blaine, 63 for Friday Harbor, 63 in Port Angeles, around 69 from Mount Vernon down to Arlington, 67 in Marysville, heading down I-5, 67. Everett, 72 here in Seattle. Again, that average high is 68, so we are going to be 4 degrees above average. 73 on the east side, also going to be in the lower 70s for Bremerton and Paulsbo. 71 is that forecast high. Morning clouds give way to late morning, early afternoon sunshine. 71 Enumclaw, 74 in Auburn. That is one of the warmer spots in Western Washington. 72 Lakewood, Lacey, 72 in Shelton. Belfair, Allen, going to climb to around 71 by this afternoon. Coastal beaches will be a little bit colder, staying in the upper 50s. That marine push just takes a long time to retreat and lift. 58 Long Beach and Ocean Shores, 64 Aberdeen, 74 for Vancouver. So a little bit warmer as you work your way closer to the Oregon border and take a look at the Columbia Basin. Wow, 89 degrees for the Tri-Cities. So if you're going to go out there, ride the ATVs, go hiking, it's going to be pretty nice, pretty warm actually. Wear that sunscreen with mostly sunny skies. 85 for Moses Lake, 82 is what I'm expecting in Walla Walla. Notice that we're not expecting widespread thunderstorms east of the Cascades, unlike what we've seen for the past week or so. We have an area of high pressure that is starting to build in, and this high pressure is going to shut down those thunderstorm chances for the mountains and for central and eastern Washington. It's also going to help clear out that marine push a little bit faster here in Seattle today, which is going to spike those temps up just a little bit warmer than what we saw yesterday. Here's a look at that high pressure that's starting to build in. It's just going to have a little influence on our weather. We're going to be on that northeastern periphery of this area of high pressure, but again, it's going to be have enough influence to shut down the storm chances and help clear that marine push out just a little bit faster than what we saw yesterday. And you can see that on the future radar and satellite. Notice by 3, 4, 5 this afternoon, pretty much completely sunny skies. That marine push does work back in by tomorrow morning, so your Monday morning is going to be cloudy, cool, a little breezy. Probably a good morning to go on a bike ride, a long run, maybe take the dog out hiking. Have the cup of coffee outside. It burns off by the afternoon pretty quickly, and tomorrow is going to be a little bit warmer than what we're going to see today by about a degree or two. 73 is what I'm expecting for your Memorial Day Monday in Seattle, 74 in Renton, 72 Puyallup, 72 in Olympia as well. It's a popular number, right? 72 in Shelton there in Mason County. Kitsap County, 72 for Bremerton, 85 in Wenatchee. Omak, going to hit 88 degrees for your Memorial Day Monday. And like I talked about, so this May has been unusually warm, especially that warm stretch that we saw with several days in the 80s. And when you compare it back to 2022, we were actually, that was one of the coldest Mays we had on record. Temps on average were about 5 degrees below average. So it was really cold if you think back to it last year. And even that continued into last June, because we had that January here in Seattle and around Western Washington. But this May, it's been the complete opposite. So we went from 5 degrees below average last May to about 5 degrees above average this May. And this is one of the warmest Mays that we've seen on record. It is the warmest right now. The average temp is 61.5 for the month, and you can see that beats out 2018 for the warmest May on record, the previous warmest May on record, with that average high of 61.2. And taking a look at the next few days, we're expecting those highs to be just a little bit above average, not only today, but into Monday and Tuesday. We do fall down below average Wednesday, but when you factor in these highs, what we've seen, and those lows that we're expecting, it does appear that we're going to see this month end as the warmest May on record. So it's been unusually warm. But luckily we haven't had any 90s, so we'll take that, right? That could change going forward, though, as we move into June. June's looking like it could actually be on the warm side, especially as we move into that first week of June. The Climate Prediction Center is favoring, there's a strong likelihood, we'll say, of above average temperatures for the first week of June. This is that 6 to 10 day temperature outlook, June 2nd through June 6th. Those orange colors indicate that strong likelihood of temperatures above average. And it looks like as we move beyond that first week of June as well, it looks like overall the month of June is going to be above average temperature-wise and below average for precipitation. Not necessarily the best news for folks who don't have an AC or don't have the proper devices to cool the homes, and then also for the fire season that's coming up. Not looking good to see above average temperatures and below average precip, because we're already about 6 inches below average in Seattle for 2023 in terms of rainfall. So not the trend that we like to see, but hopefully we can somehow sneak some moisture into western Washington moving ahead in some part of June. Here's a look at the high temps I'm expecting for June 2nd through that June 6th period. You can see we're going to climb low to mid 70s by Friday above average, and then we're in the upper 70s to near 80 for some areas, especially southern parts of Puget Sound, by Saturday and Sunday. And it looks like we hold on to those warm temperatures moving into that following week as well. So it looks like we could get into a very warm period. These highs right here are a very conservative approach. It's possible that we may need to nudge these up a little bit higher as we go forward, but we just don't have the confidence to do that. This is 6 to 10 days out. As you know, once you get beyond 2, 3, 4 days, you start to have lower confidence in that forecast, and you can see more fluctuations in that forecast high and forecast low. So right now have those highs in the upper 70s, but I may need to nudge that up as we go forward. It could be just a little bit warmer than that. Now, looking at the water temps, if you're wanting to go out to the water, which why not? It's been nice. It's going to get even nicer. You want to make sure that you are safe on the water. The water temps are still cold. We have seen them start to moderate just a little bit, but it's still cold. So Puget Sound, about 55 degrees. So low to mid 50s. Just depending on where you're located around Puget Sound, but pretty much that water temperature is very uniform. So we'll just say low to mid 50s. Lake Washington, 66 degrees. Lake Sammamish is now up to 70, but that is that top level of water that is the warmest. As soon as you get a few inches below that, and especially a couple feet below that surface water, those temperatures are a lot colder. It doesn't take long to be in the water to get that cold water shock. So you want to make sure that you are playing it safe. Wear the life jacket, you, your kids, your pups. River water temps are cold as well, with that snow melt continuing in the Cascades. 7-day forecast, no rain chances really over the next 7 days. There could be a little bit of mist or drizzle each morning over the next couple of days with that marine layer, but it's not going to amount to much, and there's just no appreciable rain chances in the forecast over the next 7 days. We do cool off a little bit Wednesday, Thursday with those highs in the upper 60s, but then again, we do see that big warming trend starting on Friday into next weekend.